Ladies and gentlemen, we have a genuine this changes everything moment in Tribe 9. Now, I don't think I've seen a bigger dev response in any Gacha game ever than this. I think this is probably the biggest one. I've played a lot of Gacha games over the years. I haven't seen a massive backflip like this in ages. We're going to go through it. Basically, they're looking to refund every premium currency you've spent on the pool, increase the rates, increase the income of premium currency. Like, there is a ton in this. They've also got another post where they go through some quality of life, which is exact stuff that I asked for in a video, which I am really impressed with this. I am thoroughly impressed. I was getting ready to shelve Tribe 9. This has got me right back on board because when you put through feedback and it is received, you've got to appreciate that. Now, it did get into a weird situation with this game where it was like, it was super generous in beta. They went beyond stingy at the release, but now they've gone like ridiculous backflip, like huge generosity. So this is very impressive to me. I think tomorrow I may do a stream where we do a heavy reroll stream, trying for a God account, and then I will play this game a bit more actively now, because you've got to respect when they actually admit that they fucked up and they fix it to this extent. Now, I hope this doesn't have a negative impact on the game, because to me, this could really kill the economy. However, this could also promote more people spending to get the bonus when it comes back. But we'll go through it all in this one. But just note, this is something bigger than I've seen in any other game that I've played so far. Let me know if you've seen a bigger sort of like compensation, listening to feedback, we fucked up moment in a Gacha game before, because this is huge. All right. And like I said, my last video was one going through, the issues that the game had at launch and stuff like that. And I mentioned I do like the game. I think the game is solid. I have skill issue in action RPGs in general. But besides that, I think the game was good. It just had a few glaring issues, but this is quite promising. Anyway, let's get into it. Important notice: changes to synchro rates and more places to get synchro medals. Thank you for playing Tribe 9. Since the game launched, we've received player feedback about synchro appearance rates, as well as the distribution of Enigma entities and synchro medals. We understand that we have shaken players' confidence in our game by not fully considering the amounts of various obtainable items. After reviewing and discussing your feedback, we have decided to implement the following: adjust the appearance rate of synchro, return Enigma entities and synchro medals that have been consumed to perform synchro. So anything you have spent on summons is coming back. That's the way I understand it. Let me know if I'm getting this wrong. Add more places to obtain synchro medals. Modify the appearance rates for pickup on the 80th event synchro. They've done a big improve on the rates too. Adjustments to the synchro appearance rates. After the maintenance on March 3rd, note that this is like a week. No, we're in February. There's only 28 days. So this is about 5 days away. After the maintenance on March 3rd, all synchro rates will be adjusted as follows. 3-star, which is the max rarity, used to be the 0.6%, is going up to 2%. The pickup target going from 0.3 to 1.5, meaning it is no longer a 50-50, but it is now a 75%. So as you can see here, and then the non-pickup is 0.3 to 0.5. Now, as always, the dream is to one day get Gacha games to where there is no 50-50, no 75, but hey, I will take a 75 over a 50 every day of the week, and now so basically your chances of getting the rate up have gone from 0.3 to 1.5. I think that is a fantastic change. 2 stars have gone up as well, from 5.1 to 8%. So they've increased the 2-star rate as well. So that's not too bad. This is the next thing. Returning Enigma entities and synchro medals consumed for synchros. Along with these adjustments, Enigma entities and synchro medals, so premium currency and summon tickets, used up until March 3rd, 2025 at 7 p.m. PST will be returned after the maintenance on March 3rd. This bit, I couldn't believe it when I was reading it. Regardless of whether the Enigma entities or synchro medals were used on event synchros or the standard synchro, all such items consumed will be returned. Paid Enigma entities and free Enigma entities will be returned, respectively, based on the type of entity the player has consumed. Enigma entities and synchro medals consumed up will be returned via in-game mail. The synchro count for the 80th synchro to have a guaranteed 3-star will not be reset. So your pity continues. Additionally, the guarantee to receive a 3-star pickup on the next synchro will continue if the last 3-star obtained was not the pickup. I think that just means the pity carries over to the next banner. Please note that the Enigma entities used for other purposes such as purchasing support contracts or leveling up contracts will not be returned. So you had to have used them on summons. But essentially, and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Like I don't want to say this and be wrong about it, but it sounds like up until March 3rd, you basically have free reign to dump every premium currency into summons and not really care because you're going to get it all back. It's almost a loss not to burn them. At least build pity. And that's the way I'm seeing it, which sounds crazy to say that, but that is how I understand it. Now, if I'm wrong on that, I will actually make a follow-up video saying don't do it. So I'd hold out, make sure that that is 100% what's going on here because it sounds too crazy to be real that no matter what you summon, you get all that back. So it's basically like you're getting free. It sounds, and like I said, it just, you know that saying, if something sounds too good to be true, it normally is. That's kind of what it sounds like here, because it sounds like if you're not using everything you have on summons, then you're actually setting yourself back because you're going to get those summons and then get them back anyway. Whereas if you save them, you don't get them back. It sounds ridiculous, but it's crazy. And that's pretty much what's going on here. I'm not going to rush into dumping everything until I just read this a bit 15 times more and just converse with some other people to make sure I'm not just like misreading this or something, but that is crazy. Additional places to obtain Synchro Medals. After the maintenance on March 3rd, 2025, Synchro Medals ×1 will be added to the completion reward for each city challenge. There is a lot of city challenges. That is nice. Once again, much increasing the income. They did already add one summon into dailies. So if you do all 3 dailies, you get 120 premium currency, which is a summon. So that is even more summon income. For those who have already completed city challenges up until March 3rd, 2025 at 7 p.m., Synchro Medals will be given as compensation based on the challenges completed. Compensated Synchro Medals will be sent via in-game mail. Adjustments to the pickup appearance rate for the accumulated 80th pool for event synchros, so the rate up summons. The details for 3-star guarantee on the accumulated 80th pool for event synchros can be found in event synchro character details and event synchro tension card details. Okay. We apologize if this has caused any misunderstanding among our players. After the maintenance on March 3rd, the appearance rates for 3-star pickup targets in event synchros will be adjusted to 75% as seen below. Guarantee 3-star on the accumulated 80th pool in event synchro, 3-star appearance rate 100%, pickup target is 75. So it's just basically saying, and then before the 79th pool, it's a 2% rate with 1.5 on the rate up and 0.5 on the other. That's great. That's just generally great. Now, it just basically what this is saying is across the board, it's 75-25. If the previous 3-star pulled is not a pickup target, then the next 3-star you pull is guaranteed to be the 3-star pickup target. This setup has not been changed. Yes. And they confirmed earlier, to my understanding of reading it, that the pity does carry over. In closing, we wish to apologize to the players for any difficulties that arose as a result of the game settings and announcements. We are working hard to implement improvements based on your valuable feedback and look forward to receiving any and all feedback about your experience of Tribe 9. We strive to ensure that all players can enjoy our game going forward. Please continue to have fun playing Tribe 9. Dude, that is, like I said, that sounds absolutely huge. Now, the next thing that I want to go into, because that's not all, because then on top of that, they also posted this update mini edition. In today's upcoming update, we've added the takedown feature. In today's upcoming update. Oh, so this is coming in today. If you encounter much weaker enemies who try to flee, the battle will now be skipped and the enemy will be defeated right away. I was saying how in my other video, it just felt like, entering the battles, going through them, phasing in, phasing out. It kind of like made more tedium to the overworld. Now, you do have to be much more over-leveled to get this feature, but before they would run, but you'd still have to, kill them to get the achievements that you needed to do. But now if you far out over level it, you can just run in there and you can just sweep the enemies to get those achievements done without having to go into aimless battles. So this is honestly a huge, like a massive quality of life for me. I think that is a massive thing. So let's check here. We're also, where'd it go? We're also planning the following improvements. Significantly lowered the damage of the naval missile fired by Shark. Okay, I thought the damage numbers were okay on the Shark when I fought it. Maybe it's in one of the harder challenge modes. Slightly increased the movement speed during exploration. This is always a good thing to have. Slightly reduced the screen transition time after battles. This change only applies to devices with a 6 gig of RAM or more. So this will be PC as well, obviously. So, I mean, that's good. Like, if they can, anything to shorten transitions, the transitions aren't horrible. It's just that there's so many of them, but anything to speed that up is nice. And the duration of some events will be extended. Dude, honestly, I am thoroughly impressed. This feature here is huge. Like I said, I really like this feature being implemented. Takes away a lot of the tedium so you can still do the grind without getting boned. And like I said, this just seems ridiculous. Like I said, it seems like if you don't burn everything on summons before the 3rd, you're kind of wasting. So I'm thinking tomorrow we do a big reroll stream where we don't quit until we get the god tier reroll, and then we keep grinding the game, burn everything, and then we reset and away we go and get everything back. I don't know. Sounds like a bit of fun to me. Free to play, we could have everything and have our pity set. Dude, I don't know. But let me know what you guys think. Like I said, this is a massive W to the team. Like I said, I covered the bad launch because I thought it was worth covering, and they had already made some improvements from there. But this is, like I said, this changes everything. This is one of those big moments where I haven't seen anything like this in a gacha game that I can remember. But anyway, that is going to be it for this one, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.